All right, shalom, shalom. It's your brother Kasha Kwala coming back at you with another lesson, giving all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Achakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace, love, salutation to the elect 144 first fruit. All right, I'm going to get into Acts the 13th chapter, starting at verse 46 and then skip down to verse 50. But there is something that I wanted to, say prior to this. Just seeing what's been transpiring in the last few days, especially dealing with this IUIC, and then the last 2 months, which is, of course, I think this is the last day of February, and what went on in January and early February as well, with the little March on Washington thing with those Edomites, those Edomite kids, and that you saw a Hebrew Israelite camp out there condemning them. Everything is kind of coming to light and transpiring. Now you see all these IUIC. I don't really speak on, and I can, the brothers in my camp can attest to it. I really don't speak on other IUIC, ISBK. I leave that to the elders of my camp and the elders up top and the apostles. Really, I look at that as not my place, but Salakia, what is my place and what's all of our places, that a persecution is going to be set on the men of the Lord. And I believe wholeheartedly a lot of the men of the Lord are comprised in the group GMS. Now these are all just alphabet, camps or whatnot, but ultimately, there may be some men of the Lord and the elect in these other perspective camps, but they're going to wake up at the 11th hour or whatnot. As you can see, the IUIC, camp or whatever you want to call them, they're not lightweight, but they're being exposed by the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. A lot of allegations are going down. People are coming out with testimonies against them and so on and so forth. Okay, and again, I'm not making a video about IUIC. I'm just seeing something in the spirit right now. And I just got done talking to the brother down in Dallas, where we go back texting back and forth almost every day, and he's perceiving the same thing, which is intuition, which is a spiritual perception, and we seeing things, and a persecution is about to come on this genuine, sincere, without guile men of the Lord. All right, coming from Israelites. Okay, coming from Israelites. All right, so I just wanted to make that ground point real quick, because this is just something that is, I'm pretty sure that brothers are saying. I'm just putting it on wax for myself. And Salakia again, just all of a sudden, it's Satan. Have something in my throat. I was chilling all day today, but until I, fire up a lesson. So this is Acts 13 and 46. It says, "Then Paul and Barnabas waxed bold." Now, when you read further up in this specific chapter, the Spirit, the Holy Spirit, all right, designated Paul and Barnabas to go ahead and go on these missions, and go ahead and get on to the travels, going to Iconium and all that, so on and so forth, as you can see right here towards the bottom, Iconium. But they went a lot of places in this chapter. They went to Cyprus, so on and so forth. So again, this is Paul and Barnabas. So Acts 13 and 46. "Then Paul and Barnabas waxed bold and said, it was necessary that the word of the Most High should first have been spoken to you." Now, when they say that, they're speaking like to you Israelites who know you're Israelites. Circumcision, the gospel was supposed to be preached to you first. But when you read a little further up, I'm just starting here for the sake of time. When you read a little further up, they were preaching, and then the next day, a whole multitude came to hear the word of the Most High, and guess who got jealous? The niggas of Israel, okay? They got envious, all right? That's simple as that. So when they saw that happen, and this is what they said, so it's like, it should have been the ones who were getting envious, they were saying to them, like, we should have been preaching this to you first, but going ahead, it says, "But seeing ye put it from you," meaning what? like the Yahweh Shai said, to give the pearls and the good things to. I'm paraphrasing heavily to the dogs and the swine. They'll just trample over it. That's exactly what they did here. When they saw a multitude of people trying to get the word of the Lord, they got mad, which is an indication of they trampled over it. Okay? Simple as that. They trampled over it. It says, but seeing you put it from you and judge yourself unworthy of everlasting life, lo, we turn to the Gentiles. We turn to the confusions of faces. We turn to the ones who don't know they're Israelites. The ones who are not circumcised in the mind yet. That's who we turn to. We're not going to deal with you no more. Simple as that. We're going to deal with the confusions of faces. We're going to deal with the ones who don't know they're Gentiles, because they'll be more open and more humble about receiving the word of the Most High. Now, the point of the matter I want to get in, especially because I reiterated the fact in the beginning of this lesson, is right here in verse 50. Okay? Because we can see the things that are going on between these other camps. All right? These allegations, things just popping up out the blue. Okay? In GMS, we just preaching the word. That's it. Okay? We won't have nothing going on. I'm gonna be real. I'm just an average Joe Schmo. I go to work. I have dogs. Whatever. All right? And I do my videos. And I do what I'm supposed to do in the spirit. Link up with brothers, so on and so forth. That's it. Keep your life simple. Kiss. Keep it simple, stupid. That's it. You don't got to do too much. All right? I don't have time to get over on somebody. I don't have the energy or the want to supplant somebody. I have the energy and want to preach repentance to the children of Israel, primarily the elect 144. And I'm sure I can speak on behalf of a lot of Akim in GMS. All right? The sincere ones, I want to say. Okay? Because you have some that crept in unawares. You cannot forget that. So this is verse 50. It says, but the Jews, after they heard what they said about everlasting life, in verse 46, remember that you're unworthy of it. All right. But the Jews, short for Judah, or what? Israelites. Okay. But the Jews stirred up the devout and honorable women, of course. Of course. They try to get the women on their side. It's just like what these other camps do today. You know what I'm saying? Do you see women at our campgrounds when we're having camp? No. All right. Our women are at home if we have one. If we even deal with one. They're at home. Okay? We don't really push that. But of course, they would stir up the devout and honorable women. Now, stir up is what? I'm going to get a word real quick. Stir up is a synonym to entice. Oh, I spelled it totally incorrect. There you go. Entice. Let's see something. No matter of fact, let me go to something else. There we go. Boom. We'll go to Zealot. Let's see. Zealots. All right. I was right. It is spelled like that. All right. So the Zealots were a political movement in the 1st century, Second Temple Judaism, which sought to entice the people of the Judea province. Stirred up is entice. Okay. They try to entice the people. So it says, in the chief men of the city, and raise persecution. All right. They raise persecution. Boom. All right. Diagmos. All right. And it means persecution. Just persecution, god dang it. Let's look up what the word persecution means. Salakia. All right. Because these things are going to happen. And we can see it playing out right now. And you can see who's been chilling who the Lord's been having preserved right now, in doing the right things. It says persecution, the oppression for the holding of a belief or opinion. We're going to get persecuted for being under the correct doctrine. From Jake, even the other heathen nations are going to put it on us. As you can see, when they try to, interview on the news, okay? So it says, and and raised persecution against Paul and Barnabas and expelled them out of their coasts. Simple. This is going to happen. This is what I perceive and what others perceive. Again, I'm just putting it on wax on my behalf. Okay? This is what I see. And it was kind of solidified when I was talking to the brother Tazamal down in Dallas. And if I didn't say it, how about Shemi Al-Shai, by Shema Kakwadash Barakatah, brother? You know, it kind of solidified. And I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm about to put this on a video. Because it's something that we can perceive. I did a video not too long ago on having, we have a perception or a perspective. And a perspective is a science of optics. And we know the word science means to know, and optics means the science of sight and light. So we have the vision, we have the knowledge to see and put the light on the darkness and see what the hell's going on. And we perceive that something is going to happen with all this darkness accumulating and congregating within itself. It's going to start turning its head and looking towards us. Therefore, the persecution is going to come. It's nothing to be surprised about. Prepare yourself for it because it's going to happen. It's all a part of the plan. It's going to happen. It's going to be our trial, our test. The whole world's going to be tested. The persecution is going to be one of our tests. The Lord's going to see how we're going to react. What are we going to do? Fold like a taco and crack like an egg? No. We got to go back to the Lord and we will know we will be okay. Simple as that. I say simple as that. All right. But some Jake can't really perceive that. You know, the intuition isn't there, which intuition means a spiritual perception of something. But we have an intuition to see what's going to happen according to these scriptures. And they're all playing out as we speak right now. Just seeing what's been happening in the last weeks and months. Okay. So again, it says, but the Jews stirred up the devout and honorable women and the chief men of the city and raised persecution against Paul and Barnabas and expelled them out of their coast. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying, and Lord willing, it made eyebrow raise. Okay. If it wasn't already, it made you think. It made you see. All right. It made you perceive something that's about to happen in the spirit. Okay. I want to give all glory, honor, and praise to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Chakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace, love, salutation to the elect 144 first fruit. Again, I'm the brother Kasha Quala from the GMS Atlanta Church here in Georgia. And like always, until next time, Shalom.